Tired of the usual reporting? Then watch Report in a Box, where we think outside of the box.
Did you know that India has several hundred languages? Yes, with more than 1,000 languages, it is certainly one of the multilingual nations today. Currently, there are 415 living languages for India. This multitude of languages reflects India's lengthy and diverse history.
In Mughal times, Persian played an important role as a language of government, education, and trade, and is still a classical language of study in many Indian schools. But during the last few thousand years, the Indian subcontinent has been both united under various empires as well as fragmented into many small kingdoms. This has helped spread many common linguistic features among Indian languages.
English is not one of the 15 official languages of India, perhaps because it is a reminder of the colonial past. Indians speak Urdu, Bengali, Tamil, Gujarati, and Sindhi, to name just a few. There are 300 languages and 3,000 dialects. Hindi is one of the most important languages in northern India, but is spoken only by 20% of the population. Language divides the people of India, and so, in order to communicate, most people have learned to speak at least a little bit of English as a common tongue. We have taken a few words from the languages of India as well. Veranda, chai tea, pajamas, thugs, looting, and jungle are all Indian words.
The absence of a national language in India remains as an issue in the present because Indians deal with the multiplicity of languages in their daily lives. Some important signs may be written in a language that a number of Indians do not understand. Also, tensions may still arise when one uses the wrong language in a certain place. For instance, it is often recommended that one should not speak Hindu in southern India, because either people won't answer back or they will be rude.
Why are you even reporting about it? It's not even argumentative.
What do you mean it's not argumentative? Most people say that one national language is vital for a country to ensure unity in business, in government transactions, and in education. Plus, a national language is a symbol of national unity.
Actually, I think the function of a national language is to bring about a national unity, which India lacks so much because of the diversity and all.
See, and the differences in the languages is causing so much tension between the different regions in India, but they're still not hindered from becoming progressive.
Before we proceed, let us first define some important words. The first one is multilingualism. It is the using or knowing more than one language. The second one is monolingualism, using or knowing only one language. The third one is cultural diversity, ethnic, gender, racial, and socio-economic variety in a situation, institution, or group. The fourth one is national language, defines the people of the nation, culture, and history. The fifth one, official language, used for official communication that has to be approved by law before it can become a national language. And the last one is nationalism, devotion to the interest or culture of one's nation.
To guide our discussion, we formulated 4 questions. Number 1. How did multilingualism persist in India for a long period? 2. Why doesn't India have a national language? 3. Why has Hindi failed to become the national language? 4. What are the advantages of multilingualism over monolingualism in relation to India?
The national language is not imposed in India because choosing just one language is faced with so many difficulties. Take for example, Part 17 of their constitution declares Hindi and English as the official languages of the nation of India and not their national language. And Chapter 2 of Part 17 of their constitution gives each state the power to choose their own official language.
According to Ralph Faso,
the biggest problem is that there often simply is no language that a sufficiently large majority of the citizens will accept as a national identity.
it would be difficult to get the public to accept only one language. Let's hear it from S. Su.
You can't just force people to do one thing because we have this great diverse background coming in. You have to provide a more flexible thing.
People have great pride in their own languages and fail to see why Hindi should be made the dominant over them.
We have to learn both Hindi and English.
Yeah, and those people who speak Hindi natively only have to learn English. Anti-Hindi protests in the form of public meetings, marches, hunger strikes, and demonstrations were led by political parties such as BNK.
More recently, India has capitalized on its large pool of English-speaking people and trade professionals to become an important outsourcing destination for multinational corporations and a popular destination for medical tourism.
India has also become a major exporter of software, as well as financial, research, and technological services.
With rapid advances in technology, India now uses digital technologies in telecommunications, which derives advantage from its ability to interface with computers. The present strategy focuses on a balanced growth of the network rapid modernization, a quantum jump in key technologies, increased productivity, and innovation in organization and management.
The Indian software industry has developed skill and expertise in areas like design and implementation of management information and decision support systems, banking, insurance and financial applications, artificial intelligence, and fifth-generation systems.